Good day and welcome to the World News TV. Today we will present new event which happened today in India. An Indianapolis man was fatally shot by police on Wednesday following a high-speed chase, and in Facebook clip footage of the incident, someone can be heard mocking the man's dead body. Family identified the man who was shot by officers from the Indianapolis Metropolitan Police Department as 21-year-old Sean Reed, according to the Indianapolis Star. The police department has not publicly identified the victim or the officer who shot him, but told the Washington Post they are both black men. Reed was apparently broadcasting a Facebook Live at the time of the incident, which was later recorded by viewers and posted to social media. One viewer's recording captured a conversation, seemingly between police officers at the scene, though it remains unclear who's talking. "I think it's going to be a closed casket, homie," one person says in the recording. Chris Bailey, a police spokesman, told reporters on Wednesday that the police department is aware of the video. He said, "Both the officers and the detectives have done their due diligence in preserving that evidence through the proper legal channels, and if it's associated that there's information on there that's appropriate for the investigation, they'll utilize it." Let's see the video.
Bailey told the Post that the suspect and the officer both fired shots and that a gun was found near the suspect's body. In the Facebook Live recording, Reed can be heard saying, "Please come get me. Please come get me," while driving away from the police. He later parked the car and fled. Shots can be heard, followed by a shriek. In the 10 seconds that followed, more than 10 gunshots can be heard. A second recording posted online appears to show the conversation about a closed casket. Indianapolis Emergency Medical Services pronounced Reed dead at the scene, and found the officer to be uninjured. In the hours after the incident, protesters arrived on scene to confront officers with chants including, "No justice," "No peace," and "Murder." Also on Wednesday night, another Indianapolis police officer was driving to work when he struck.
At a time when Americans may be turning to prayer more than ever, President Donald Trump and First Lady Melania Trump will honor the National Day of Prayer Thursday in the Rose Garden. The annual observance, first marked by President Harry Truman and codified by Congress in 1952, exists to mobilize unified public prayer for America, according to its mission statement. Today, the event features prayers from members of many different religions. This 2020 National Day of Prayer comes amid an ongoing global health crisis resulting in the death of more than 73,000 Americans and record unemployment claims, with houses of worship closing their doors and many Americans turning to faith as they stay inside their homes. We are confronted with the challenges of an invisible enemy, one that can only be defeated through unity, and our nation's strength, love, and devotion to each other, First Lady Melania Trump said in a video ahead of this year's observation. Around the country, religious observers have shifted habits amid social distancing, taking to video conferencing services and live streams during some of the year's holiest times, Easter, Passover, and Ramadan. As for issue of the coronavirus pandemic has also seen some religious leaders and groups flouting stay-at-home orders, with one Florida pastor being arrested for hosting large church services. In past National Day of Prayer observances, the president has generally stayed on script, veering once last year to remark that he turned to God amid witch hunts. "How do you go through those witch hunts and everything else? And you know what we do, Mike Pence? We just do it, right? And we think about God," Trump said at the 2019 event, also held in the Rose Garden. He also addressed acts of mass violence, including 3 historically black churches in Louisiana destroyed by arson and an anti-Semitic attack at the Tree of Life Synagogue, and announced new actions on protections for conscience rights. 33-year-old man reveals how he earns more than $40,000 every month working from anywhere he wants. Appearing on his weekly Facebook Live session, 33-year-old millionaire Sam Hutchins explained us in detail how he makes on average $44,000 per month while traveling and working from some of the world's most exotic locations. One day while browsing online he discovered an automated trading platform called Bitcoin Storm. The idea was simple: allow the average person the opportunity to cash in on the digital currency boom, even if they have absolutely no investing or technology experience. A user would simply make an initial deposit into the platform, usually of $250 or more, and the automated trading algorithm would go to work. Using a combination of data and machine learning, the algorithm would know the perfect time to buy or sell digital assets low and sell high, maximizing the user's profit. At first, Sam used Bitcoin Storm to make a few $1,000s extra, but it wasn't before long his ambitions took over and he substituted his full-time job for 30 minutes trading online per day. Fast forward 6 months, and Sam is earning $40,000 per month while traveling the world. A Michigan family said their 6-foot-tall emu was found playing in another resident's sprinkler about a mile from home one day after escaping. Sisters Susan and Kim Churchwell said their 8-year-old emu, Darwin, escaped from her enclosed yard Sunday night in Milford by unlatching a gate, and neighbors were asked to keep an eye out for the flightless Australian bird. Im Churchwell said she and her mother, Lee Kinderman, rushed into action Monday evening when a neighbor about a mile away reported spotting the large bird running through the sprinkler in their yard. The family said the emu was safely recaptured. I wouldn't say she was a fully willing participant, but she's happy to be back with her chicken friends, Kim Churchwell told HometownLife.com of Darwin. Rather than run away, she just lays down, and we have to wait for her to stand up. The family said Darwin has escaped before, but the ongoing coronavirus pandemic made the latest incident seem more unusual. I think if anything crazy is going to happen, it will happen right now, Susan Churchwell said. People think emus are not very smart, but people don't give them enough credit. And with this news, our daily news session comes to the end. Have a nice day, mates.